All right, all right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Brother John here. Quick video here. President Donald Trump is set to sign an executive order aimed at social media companies today. So he's not going to wait for Friday to do it. He's going to do it today. So interesting because I think Friday is going to be about China, and we're gonna see something on China tomorrow. So we're gonna be standing by for that. Tomorrow could be that Donald Trump removes the Chinese stocks from the stock market. He could announce that the trade deal is off. Like there is no trade deal, and we have to do another one. He can announce that he's putting sanctions again on China, new sanctions on China, right? So we don't know. So let's just see what happens tomorrow with China and the United States and down basically China versus Trump tomorrow. We'll see how that plays out. But today, on Thursday, it's about these social media platforms which are basically censoring and doing fact checks on Republicans and independents and free thinkers, but allowing Democrats and liberals to basically post whatever they want. And also, you got places like Facebook who literally don't want to take down inappropriate things if it comes from liberalism or things that they believe in, like child trafficking and all types of pedophilia stuff. They won't take those things down. You literally have to go to the police to get those things taken down. There's been a lot of people that said, "Look, we saw these groups on Facebook, and we told Facebook literally 100 times that this is inappropriate, this is illegal activity, and Facebook didn't take the stuff down. We had to go to the police and the actual federal courts and stuff to get these things removed because Facebook and other companies and all these social media companies do not want to take these things down, but yet they will ban your page for saying stuff like we need to we need to unite and be strong together, like stuff like that. Like they will remove stuff like that, but illegal sex trafficking and pedophilia and all these other nasty things that are on Facebook and other social media sites, they're not taking these things down. Even when you ask them please take the stuff down, you have to literally get the police involved or the federal courts involved or the Supreme Court involved just to have these things taken down. But yeah, they will ban your page for free speech, right? So Donald Trump is tired of it, and he's doing an executive order to try to get these social media platforms in line. My thing is this, man. If social media would just go blockchain. Social media platforms go to the blockchain technology. That way, nothing can be removed off of when you post it. Nothing can be removed when you post it. All right, you can edit your post, but you can't remove it. You can't delete it. It's like the Steemit platform where you can post your stuff and no one can delete it because it's on the blockchain, but you can edit it, but you cannot delete it. Okay, and people have the right to see your edited post as well, your original post. So you can edit the post, but the original post is still there for people to see. Okay, so basically, if you say some racist stuff or say some evil stuff, and then you edit it later, it's the original post is still there for people to see, right? So it'll make people more conscious of what they actually post on social media. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's my 2 cents. I think that social media needs to be on blockchain, so then there's no censoring and there's no deleting of posts. What you post is final. You can edit it, but we can still see the original post and hold you accountable for that, or not hold you accountable because you should have the ability to have free speech, right? Free speech, yes. Free speech does come with consequences. You can lose your job. You can lose your friends and family over free speech. We all know that. We've all been through that. You lose friends and families because you think differently or you think outside the box or because you know things before everyone else knows it. And so you put it out there and then people don't believe you because they don't see it with their own eyes until about 2, 3, 4 weeks later. Then they see it. And then because you said it, weeks ago or months ago, and they know that you're right. They don't want to. They don't want to. They have too much pride in them to say that you were right. So then they just to block you or unfriend you, and because you were right. We see that all the time on social media. Every single day, family members, friends are breaking up, or being and lives are being ruined because of social media and people expressing their opinions on things. Right now, family members and friends are being broken up because of George Floyd, right? The guy who died because the cop put his knee on his neck and refused to allow him to breathe. And that looked like a ritual sacrifice to me, the way they did it. But well, I don't know. I haven't decoded it at all, but it does smell like a ritual sacrifice. He was friends with a former NBA player, Steven Jackson. So it does smell like a ritual sacrifice. But the way how blunt they were and doing it, like they didn't care, like they had no conscience, like they were clones, like the police officer were literally clones and didn't care, right? So that usually when I see stuff like that, it goes and then it hits the mainstream news very quickly. It seems like it usually it's those are ritual sacrifices, but what it is what it is. Donald Trump today is gonna put a executive order on social media. So let's see what happens. Peace out. God bless. And see you guys later, man. This has been a crazy, crazy 2020. And it's just going to get even more crazier. You think 2020 is done being crazy? You are completely wrong. Okay. 2020 is going to get even more crazier. You're going to see more riots. You're going to see more protesting. You're going to see the economy continue to suffer. You're going to see but you're going to see the elections thing just be absolute complete mess, complete fighting on both sides over ballots, mail-in ballots, and people going to the polls, and teachers refusing to go back to work in schools when schools want to open up, but the teachers refuse to go to classes to work. They want to work from home still, and all these things. People refusing to go back to their jobs when their jobs reopen because they've been lied to by the media. I mean, it's going to be complete chaos the rest of this year. So we have to just know that in your mind that the rest of this year is going to be complete chaos. And even when Trump wins the elections, it's going to be complete chaos because you're going to have California and Washington State, and I think those are the two. I think there was two states that are going to dispute the election results and are going to want to actually they're gonna want to actually remove themselves from the United States of America. So you're gonna have I'm thinking that's California and Washington State. They're going to dispute the election results, and they're going to want to branch away from the United States of America, because they're going to be so angry at the election results. So there's going to be some confusion in this year's election. It's going to be craziness. But remember, they've already had the secret meetings that Donald Trump would win the election. They've already had it. Now they're going to play it out with their characters, the liberals and Democrats, because this is all a game. It's all a game to them. It's all a show. We are the people who are buying the tickets to the show, right? We're the sheep and the puppets. We're the people that are believing in this stupidity, in this in this scripted reality that they put forth. These are the greatest actors of all times. People in Congress, representatives, and the Supreme Court, the senators, the the Democrats, the liberals, the independent. These are the greatest actors. If you think that the wrestlers, like the WWF, WWE wrestlers, were the greatest actors of all time because they could do it literally Monday Night SmackDown and Raw and all these things, these people in Congress are the greatest actors of all time, and they're gonna put on a show for you guys. Between now and to the end of the year, it's gonna be the greatest acting show that you've ever seen in your life that's coming up. And so just understand that, know that, Put that in your mind. Get ready for the acting. Get ready for the show. They already know who's going to win. They've already had the meetings about it. Just like I told you guys years ago, they had the meetings about Russia and that they were going to do Russia hoax all over social media and television and have the media behind them. And when the media and social media are behind you, it's going to be hard for people to think that it's not real. And that's why even today, even when all these people are recanting their statements and stories and saying that they lied, people are still saying that Donald Trump had Russia help him out. Even when these people are now saying, yeah, we lied about this, we lied about that, yeah, Flynn is going to be free, and this person, that, and this, like, all these things are being recanted, but yet you have normal people who believe, because it was so strong on social media and media, they still believe the hoax, and they'll never believe that they sat down in secret rooms and designed this plan. They'll never believe that because they don't believe stuff like that. They don't believe in the New World Order. They don't believe in the Illuminati. They don't believe in secret society. They don't believe in any of this stuff. Even if it's right there in their face, they don't believe in that stuff. Okay, they don't believe that Planned Parenthood it was aborting babies and selling the baby parts. They don't believe in any of this stuff. Okay, all they believe in is their favorite YouTuber and Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians. Okay, and the new music that comes on. That's all on Billboard. That's all they care about. So when you try to tell them these things, they don't care. They're in a state of not caring. And we can't blame them because that's exactly where we were at 20 years ago. We were in the same position. So we have to have patience with them, just like people have patience with us. Okay. So just love everybody, care for everybody, and we'll get through this. It's going to be a rocky ride, but we'll get through this together. Peace out. God bless, and eyes open. Bye.